recording, right? So again, as I was saying, we're going to start with grounding, and then we're going to follow up with cleansing our aura. And then lastly, we're going to protect ourselves and our surroundings and our loved ones. And then we're going to sleep peacefully. So that's what's on the meditation agenda tonight. So just allow yourself to get prepared. As you feel the vibrations or as you hear them, you may want to move, squirm, stretch, release, yawn, whatever comes naturally, just honor that. Honor whatever that is. Okay, so now I just want you to connect with your breath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some sacred geometry on your screen. That way I'm not the focal point because I really want you to focus on the meditation tonight. So what I want you to do is take a deep breath in and let it go. Take another deep breath in. And this time we're going to hold it at the top for about 3 seconds. And let it all go. Now this time we're going to bring something in. So I want you to think of your intention of whatever you brought with you tonight. And I want you to breathe that intention in as you inhale. And whenever you exhale, I want you to release any resistance, anything that is in your heart that you need to release and bring peace and serenity into your existence. So this last breath before we go into grounding, take one deep cleansing breath. Inhaling all the intentions of what you need from this meditation session. Believe that it's going to happen and it will. Hold it at the top for 3. And then blow out any tension, any discomfort, any resistance, anything that you've been harboring and not dealing with. Breathe it all out. And I'll give you time to take 2 more cleansing breaths. Remember to breathe it all out, setting your intention for the meditation as we begin. And before we begin grounding, I want you to kind of get acquainted with how your body feels. So I want you to start with the bottom of your feet. And I want you to feel free to use your hands. And as you are scanning from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, feel free to use your hands to place over those spaces of tension because we have the power to heal ourselves. And as you still continue to honor and pay attention to your breath, breathe into those spaces to help you to release the tension and the discomfort, any pain, any soreness. Our bodies are the first ones to tell us when there's energy that is stagnant or blocked. And it manifests as diseases and sicknesses, pain and disorders. And so check in with yourself. Go throughout your body, throughout your legs, pelvis. A lot of us store tension in our butt muscles. Are they clenched? Breathe into them. Give life. Give life. You are stable. You are resilient. You are secure and you are safe. Breathe those intentions into those spaces. Send those spaces love. Feel your body as it begins to continue to relax, get more comfortable, and become one with whatever you're relaxing on. As it begins to melt and feel safe. And whenever it's time to release, honor that release. It comes in all forms. It may be a yawn. It may be that you need to move or stretch a little. It may be through a tear of you releasing. But don't hold it in the body and don't punish yourself by allowing it to stay there. Use your breath to move it. Use your healing hands to create the movement, to isolate the space and breathe into it. Do not forget your throat. As we enter this space cosmically, a lot of us feel misunderstood. It's a lot of miscommunications. Breathe into those spaces that may be blocked, where the energy may be stagnant. You may feel a little discomfort or tension, but you have the power to heal that without taking a pill, without having to get on an app, without any of that. Use the power of your breath and take it there. And whenever you breathe into these spaces, on the exhale, move the energy out. And on the inhale, bring the energy in that your body needs. Connect with your universe. What is your body in need of? Connect with your feelings and your mind. What are they in need of? Ensuring that we connect with the space between our belly button and our pubis. Just allowing your hand to just lay in that space where your soul resides. Giving yourself space and time to listen to your soul. Allow yourself to hear and see what it's saying. And continuing throughout the body, breathing love all throughout the body, renewing your cells with new breath, cleansing breaths. And as your body continues to relax, we are now ready to ground. So depending on who we all connect to certain elements. So I will go through and give you different scenarios to ensure that the resonance is there to get the most out of the practice. So some people ground by placing their hands in water. So if there's a way for you to connect to the water, think of yourself doing that. Maybe it's actually getting into a bath and grounding within that water. Recognizing the ebb and the flow of how the water moves, the weight it creates, the temperature of the water. And maybe you even want to visualize yourself in the water as it holds you up, and maybe you're floating on top as the water holds your weight. And you close your eyes and you allow the water to help you to drift off. Maybe you ground better as an air sign using your breath. If the breath resonates with you more, then continue to pay attention to your breath, slowly inhaling, continuing to focus on your intention that you set at the beginning of the practice, allowing yourself to exhale, letting go of all of the old cells, all of the old thoughts, all of the old beliefs, all of the old attachments, anything that doesn't serve you, allowing yourself to ground while inhaling and exhaling. Maybe as you use your breath, you can envision how it moves through the body, how you are refueling and refueling your organs, how your hormones are resetting, how the blood is cleansing and moving, how the cells are moving and renewing and restoring. How your body feels so relaxed and so serene in this space. Maybe you ground by stretching. If in this moment it makes more sense to move your body by stretching or moving, stretch your body, allow your body to move with what feels comfortable for you. Maybe you want to wiggle your fingers or your toes. Honor your body with whatever feels right. And then some of us ground as we visualize the earth. So maybe you'd like to imagine a grounding cord coming from your spinal cord. Maybe it comes from your feet. And as you continue to focus on your breath, maybe that cord extends all the way down past the floor. Maybe it continues to travel throughout the core of the earth and maybe even abroad. Visualize where your cord goes. What location makes sense to you as you think about anchoring it? What do you anchor it to? Making sure that it's stable. And as you ground, allowing yourself to create an aura, recognizing what color this aura is around your body, allow it to give you the protection that you need as you continue your journey in this meditation session. Let it lay on you like a warm blanket, giving you the protection that you need, covering your auras, giving you security. Now we will cleanse the aura. So based on your resonance, you may be connected to water. If this resonates with you, allow yourself to visualize yourself plunging into water. Maybe it's an ocean or a lake, a sea or a river, but allow yourself to immerse yourself, cleansing your aura, your body. Imagine the water seeping through your skin to cleanse the inside, remembering the spaces and the places where your tension and discomfort came from earlier, cleansing those spaces with the intention of purification. And not only physical cleansing, ensuring that you are emotionally cleansing. Are there any emotions that are residing in these spaces? Some of us have battled with the spirits of manipulation, of anger, of grief and loss, of so many different feelings of isolation and loneliness. of guilt and of shame, of depression, anxiety, of abandonment and neglect. And of disrespect. Allow this water to cleanse all of those emotions that no longer serve you. Giving yourself time and space to understand the lesson and the experience and cleansing all the rest. Giving yourself a new slate and forgiving yourself. Water holds deep power to purge the body and the soul. And if you visualize that you're within nature's water, allow yourself to bathe your aura and find that the negativity is neutralized. You may be attracted to crystals. Crystals are incredibly powerful tools for cleansing. Envision your ideal crystal and that it wraps your body for purification and to increase your spiritual health and well-being. The best crystals to cleanse your aura. You may choose amethyst. You may choose moonstone, blue lace agate, or lepidolite. There are so many, but if this resonates with you, pick your favorite and envision that this stone wraps your aura and that from that cleansing takes place. Spiritual health takes place. And find yourself closer to wholeness. Feel the vibration of it and how it makes your body feel. Visualize the color of it, the luster of it, the hard or the thickness of it, and how it makes you feel so safe and secure. Allow this stone to neutralize your body and your spirit. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Give gratitude for the calming effect it gives. Some of us resonate with the sunlight. So, right now, I want you to visualize your favorite place to absorb the sun. And I want you to go into this space and just be. Allow the sun to beam on your skin, radiating all over your body. Feel the warmth, feel the bright and the resilience that comes from this source. Feel as it beautifully neutralizes any negative energy that you may be holding. Connect with your breath, inhaling deep and exhaling out as you step into the bright and warm sunshine, allowing it to charge your body, charge your being. The sun has healing powers. Its pure light is cleansing. So allow yourself to enjoy this moment as it washes away any of your darker thoughts that you may have had today, during the week, the month. This has been a long year. So receive that it's neutralizing all of that. Receive that you have a natural source of energy that you can access. And some of us, like myself, we resonate with the breath. As an air sign, when I find that I need to cleanse, sometimes I just stop and find some place that's quiet to sit for a few minutes. So if this resonates as your way to cleanse your aura, I want you to begin some breathing exercises. So with each inhale, I want you to imagine bringing in a clean, bright air into your body. And then with the exhale, I want you to imagine the negative swirl of emotions being released. And with every inhale, you should feel more of an expansion in the chest. With every exhale, continue to breathe out those negative emotions. Again, allowing yourself to do a quick body scan to see which parts of your body need these breathing exercises the most. Breathe love into your body. And with that, imagine a bright white light surrounding you. And as it begins to surround you, it shuts out all of the darkness. And so as the darkness is shut out, it keeps your aura bathed in brilliant clarity so that you are clear to hear and clear to do and clear to speak and clear to do whatever it is that you were supposed to do. Your breath is your ally. Continue to breathe. Or maybe you are drawn to nature. Nature is a beautiful way to cleanse the aura. So sometimes some of us just need to get out into nature. So I want you to visualize that you're stepping out into nature, into your favorite environment. Maybe it's a walk in the hills. Maybe it's going to the beach. Maybe you're walking through a forest. Maybe you're out close within the mountains. All of these spaces and places can be so healing for the soul. Connect with your breath and breathe it in. What does it smell like? Are you breathing in the sea or the ocean? Are you breathing in the woody smell from the forest? How does it smell in the mountains? Do you hear birds? Do you hear water? Do you hear the leaves? Do you feel the air as it blows against your skin? All of these elements are so cleansing. If you're on the beach, are you grounding in the sand? If you're in the forest, are you near the wisdom of a tree? Being in these natural spaces allow us to connect more with our senses. So quickly, just make note of your senses, what you hear in this moment, what you smell, through your visualization, what you see, what you taste or feel, what your intuition is telling you. Allow yourself to take a deep cleansing breath and exhale. And inhale again. I want you to just take note and visualize your aura that you have just cleansed. How does it feel different than when we first began the practice? Does it feel lighter? Does it look brighter? Is it relaxed? And now that we have grounded and cleansed our aura, now it's time to protect ourselves. As we move into an era of the unknown, not knowing what will come of any day, we have to clothe ourselves in protection. So, one way to do this is to use this spiritual energy of love. So, what I want you to do is visualize that you have an aura of love. I want you to take notice of what color it is. And if you feel that you are near negativity, or you become aware that you're being drained or feeling sensitive, you can protect your energy field by simply saying to yourself, what's it like to glow with love? And as soon as your thoughts go to what it feels like to glow love, you will glow it. And this is what it will look like. Connect with the spiritual energy of love and become a beacon of light. Hold the words love or light at the forefront of your mind so that you can fully connect with the energy and frequency of love. Maybe you can say to yourself that my heart is open and the love of the universe flows through me. Light always overcomes darkness. And visualizing yourself as a beacon of love recharges your energy and also neutralizes the energies you're surrounded by. So visualize that aura of love. Another way we can protect our energy is to connect with our own rhythm of breathing. So, right now, create awareness of your breath. Pay attention to your breath, noticing the flow of air in and out of your nostrils. And then, as you inhale, imagine a wonderfully golden, loving light filling your lungs. And then, as you exhale, visualize any negative thing leaving your body. Exhale all negativity, inhaling the wonderfully golden, loving light, and watch how it fills your lungs. And exhaling, watching all of the negativity leaving your body. And then, as your chest begins to expand with breath and fills with this golden light, watch as the golden light overflows from your lungs and it begins to fill your entire body. So now you radiate with light just from your breath. We flow and overflow. Ensure that you fill yourself up before you give any of that light out. And continue breathing until you feel strong and centered and clear, so that when you're near someone who's negative or in a place of negativity, then you are able to use your breath to stay centered and connected and sealed off from these influences just by connecting with your breath work. The next way that we're going to protect your energy is by sealing it off. So, this visualization seals off your sacred energy field and it gives you protection. So, I invite you to just visualize yourself standing inside a bubble. And this bubble that you're standing inside of is clear and it's flexible, but it's very strong. The bubble creates a powerful shield around you and it moves wherever you go. You may add to this visualization by imagining that this bubble is connected to the universe, where it's connected with a thread of golden light, so that you always have this permanent stream of cosmic energy. And then now I want you to recognize the color. It can be pink for love, or it can be blue for healing. It can be red for energy. Add to your bubble whatever elements help you to create this sacred energy field that gives you protection. I want you to continue to connect with your breath and notice how you feel. Another way that you can create your protection is by wearing a cloak of protection. So, right now, whenever we exit our homes, we never know the circumstance of the world. So, this visualization is ideal when you're commuting, you're shopping, you're going anywhere where you feel that you need to shield your energy. So I want you to imagine pulling on a full-length cloak made from the darkest shade of blue, like midnight blue or like the night sky. This cloak has a hood, and I invite you to imagine pulling it up so that your head or your crown chakra is also protected. But look at the lining of the inside of the cloak. What color does it need to be? Maybe you'll decide that it'll be pink, silver, golden, or a variety of colors. Decorate it the way that most resonates with you. Allow this cloak of protection to be with you always. Now that you have grounded and cleansed your aura and protected your aura, allow yourself some time to just empty out your mental garbage. There are so many thoughts and feelings and emotions that we choose not to deal with. So just allow yourself some time and space now to break apart those thoughts, to acknowledge and honor your thoughts, because your feelings are not wrong, your thoughts are not wrong, and they are not who you are. But we want to provide mental space for focus, for concentration, and for clarity. And so, as you're breaking apart these thoughts, think of the people that may or may not have been involved in whatever your thought is, and separate the people from the energy. It's not the people, it's the energy. And find what energy exists within yourself. Recognize it and forgive yourself. Understand that the feelings and the emotions that are attached to it can be let go. So let those things float away like a balloon or a bubble or a cloud. Let the people go, let them off. Show your gratitude for allowing them to help you to learn that lesson that created growth, and move on to the next thought. And continue to connect with your breath and with your thoughts, all of those thoughts that have not been dealt with, allowing yourself and honoring yourself enough to release if that's what's necessary for this part of your practice to be authentic. I will remain silent for a couple of minutes while you go through your thoughts, breaking them apart, only taking to heart the lesson and the experience and letting all else float away, be washed away, or burn away. Not harboring any energy, not harboring any unforgiveness, regrets. And when you come to a blank screen in your mind, then you have created space. You've optimized your ability to focus and concentrate and create clarity. And now we will dispose of all of those things that you have released from all of those thoughts and those situations and those feelings and emotions. And I want you to envision a body of water. I want you to envision that you are this body of water and that all of those things that you released are just simply sands or rocks or sediment. And what happens when you put that in water? It simply sinks down to the bottom. And the water has so much more power over it. And it seems to be nothing, nothing in the space of who you are, the power of water, the ebb and flow of water, the waves and crashes of water, the tides of water. You are this water. And all of those other things, it's just sand and it washes away and it sinks to the bottom. And it's so incredibly insignificant in the grand scheme of the water that you are. Watch as your body of water expands. What does this expansion look like? Only you know what this expansion is. But all of our water is held in different containers. So bring attention back to the anchor that you use to ground your grounding cord. And anchor this cord and allow it to return back to your body. Slowly. I invite you to just create awareness around your body and how it feels. Your breathing, your feelings. And then allow yourself to kind of wiggle your toes or your fingers and flutter your eyelashes. May you continue to love one another. May you continue to learn how to love yourself and move further into your soul's purpose. And may you continue to use that overflow to inspire peace. Ashe, and so it is. Do not rush coming out of your meditation. Just allow yourself to slowly come back, or not at all, because many of you may be asleep, and I hope that you are. I am just humbled that you have come here to get your meditation after the dark. I pray that all of you sleep wonderfully. And now that you have grounded and cleansed your aura and protected yourself, you should sleep very, very well. Does anybody have any questions or any comments that they'd like to make before we jump off of here? Well, if not, I appreciate you again for joining. And we do this about the every third or fourth Sunday. It's on the Eventbrite for the next one. So make sure that you tell the people that you know that this is what you'll be doing. And definitely make time for yourself. And what you learned how to do, please share it with others, because this is a time where this is definitely going to be helpful for others. And so just don't keep it to yourself. This is something that you're going to spread. And I actually recorded this so that I can put it on my own platform and share it myself. This is a good practice, and this is one that we'll have to engage in over and over and over again. So stay protected, stay safe, and stay in a place of peace. Right? Peace, everyone.